Let's talk Instagram, you guys, my most favorite platform in the entire world. Once I figured out that it was okay to make that decision, Instagram is just, I can't even explain it. One of the best places to meet people that have the same interests as you if you put the time in. So I just did our convention video. We have our convention at the end of July. I have lots of animals trying to get in and out of my office, real life, right? And I talked a lot about Instagram stories, but I wanted to put a little something over here on YouTube for all of you guys. I wanted to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes that I see people making on Instagram all of the time, maybe a couple bonus mistakes. So let's dive right in. The number one thing, well, should we start with one? I don't know. Number one, anyway, is that when people jump on Instagram, first, you guys got to take the plunge. You got to start pressing buttons and figure it out. It's not a hard platform to jump on, but you have to be consistent. You have to be on there and engaging. And number one, you can't make the platform about you instead of them. So I hear tons of people saying all the time, I need more likes, I need more followers, I need more engagement, I need more this, but every single post is not about what value you can provide, but more about posting what you have for sale, post and joining your team, buy this, I have this, I don't like this, I'm going to vent, it's all about me. That platform is not for that. You need to ask yourself, how can I bring value today? What photo am I going to post with a good description, giving people a tip, trick, idea, value, something? When you're asking for engagement, when you're asking for followers, you're making the platform all about you. If you are consistent and you post enough about things that people want to know about, if you find your ideal target market, we'll talk a little bit about that. It'll instantly be about what you're providing for other people. And that is what will make your Instagram soar. This is a platform that's a lot like YouTube, where you're providing how-tos, but it needs to be entertaining. It needs to be fun. You need to let your guard down. You really need to stop being serious and just have fun with it, and stop trying to map out everything on the platform. Sometimes you'll be a hot mess. Sometimes you'll be put together, but you need to talk to the camera on Instagram stories like you're talking to your very best friends. 2, you need to stop stressing about making everything perfect. Should your feed be cohesive? Yes. Should you be consistent at certain times every day? Yes. But the most important thing is to just show up and do it messy, do it scared, do it where you're like, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm going to show up every day. When you're doing that, you will start scrolling through and you'll see your progress. You'll see where you've come from. There was a point in my Instagram path where I had like 5 different accounts. I didn't focus on one. It was all over the place. I archived a bunch of pictures because it didn't look just right, or I wouldn't post because it didn't look just so. Do I edit my pictures? Do they look a certain way? Do I plan out what I'm going to post? Absolutely. And I really, really try to get better and better every single day. The one downfall on Instagram that you will come into is if you just do nothing at all. You just have to dive in and get better and better every day, and really take a good look at, are people engaging on this? That is your number one view into your account, you guys. If people aren't responding to what you post, it means you should stop posting that and start posting what they want to see more of. Number 3, your bio and your feed doesn't really match what your customers are looking for. Putting a bunch of mumbo jumbo, blah, 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 blah that people don't understand is not going to relate well with people, you guys. Take all the fluff out of everything, make it simple, make it speak to people. Currently, my bio says design your life in home, business, and being, which on my blog, my YouTube, everything is about that, is figure out how you can create your cozy spot. And that just doesn't mean with furniture and flowers. It means, when do you feel the most content? When do you feel the most happy? That's what my page is all about, from cookies to baking to all of the things that just create cozy for me and in turn give tips and tricks and ideas for other people. It also says a fun mix of decor, home fragrance, tips to create your own cozy, and recent videos, tools, and more. So it's all about just creating that feeling of coziness, of contentment in your home, in your business, and your well-being. I struggled a lot. I still do struggle with my thyroid and my adrenal gland from some adversity that went before. So I do really feel like it doesn't matter. It doesn't just matter with furniture and flowers and curtains. You have to feel good on the inside. You have to find your place where you feel just right, where you're not so consumed with what other people think and what other people are saying, yet you're still a good person and you're trying to be kind. And you're doing that in your home, you're doing that from the inside out, and you're doing it with your business as well. So that's what my account's all about. It's just finding those things that make you the most happy and just really embracing them and going for it. Number 4, not showing your face. I had someone the other day, a consultant, tell me that she just didn't want to go live and didn't want to go on Instagram stories because no one wanted to see her ugly, crazy looking face. I said, stop right there. I will not give you one more tip unless you listen to this one first. That is a lie that you've told yourself. No one has walked up to you and said, I won't follow your Instagram account. I won't listen to anything you have to say because you have a crazy, ugly face. Sister, stop telling yourself lies. You've got to show up. There's someone out there for everybody. There's millions of people out there for someone. I won't be everyone's cup of champagne, and neither will you. And you have to learn to embrace that and think that's okay. Not take it so personal where it freezes you in your tracks and you don't do anything at all. Snap that selfie, look silly, be on Instagram dancing. Like, people are going to judge you either way. So wouldn't you want your business to thrive and use Instagram as a fun platform to do that? It doesn't have to be all rose beds and unicorns and perfect. You can show the icky, you can show the good, you can show the bad. One thing we don't want is just a bunch of negativity or you not to show up at all. Just show people who you really are. My followers may necessarily not be your followers, may not be the next person's followers, but they're going to be no one's followers if we don't show up at all. You are beautiful. You have something to offer every single person. So you just need to show up, show your face, take the selfie. It doesn't matter what Auntie Sally says or Cousin Joe. Most of the people that are really ridiculing you or critiquing you are just really mad that they don't have the courage to do the things that you're doing themselves. So remember that. 5 is focusing more on likes and engagement than what you share. As I said in the beginning, you do want to pay attention to what people like because you want those conversations. But if you're just consumed with how many likes you got, which is probably going away in the near future with Instagram, you're going about this all wrong. You will get to 10,000 if you don't have it already. You will get that swipe up. But being Insta famous and all the things is just not what this needs to be about. It needs to be about inspiring that one person, giving that one person a trick. And, a couple bonus points is if your account right now is nothing but what you have for sale or a marketing flyer that your company put out, and it's not you being real and authentic about why you joined your company and why you love it and what it does for you, that's what people want to see. Some people try to be on Instagram and paint this picture of just, it's all luxury and trips and all that. And there are pieces of that if you join a direct sales business or start your own business, but it is hard work. And there's naysayers out there that say, oh, what is the hard work? I'm in my office creating content and marketing and training and doing all the things, happy mail for my customers, reaching out to my customers, all of the same things that a blogger or a person that ran a retail shop does. They don't see it because they've never done it. And I've yet to find one person that puts down an MLM or direct sales business that has been super successful in doing all of the things and not having one little thing that they've done come into play, which is why they don't like having this type of business. I'm not here to slam anyone's business. I'm just here to say there's a place in a business for everybody. It's a matter of what form of that is perfect for people. My Scentsy business and what I do is perfect for me, but there's a way to share that on all social media platforms where you don't paint this perfect picture of all trips and luxury, and you don't paint the perfect picture that you never have to work and it's all perfect, or the perfect picture that you're working 180 hours a week and it's horrible and awful. There's a balance in every business, you guys. And there's tips that you learn along the way, whether you're in beauty or hair care or cooking or fitness or candles and home decor. If that's your cup of tea, then you should rock it and go for it. Do it the good way, do it the non-spammy way, and most importantly, share what you've learned. There's something that every business owner can take away from a direct salesperson. There's something that every direct salesperson can take away from a blogger or retail shop. There's something that we can learn from everybody. But when you don't focus on what value you can provide people, what you can share with them, and you're only focused on get the sale, recruit, shove it in people's faces, then Instagram goes extremely the wrong way, the left turn that it shouldn't take. You need to show all parts of your life. You need to show your beautiful face. You need to get on there and talk about your fitness journey, your weight loss journey, your, hanging out with your pets, your kids, all of the stuff. People just want a glimpse into your life. And there's some Instagram people that I love to follow. There's some that I find, like it's not for me. And I unfollow. That is perfectly okay, but you have to show up and you can't have it be all about what you want to get out of it. It needs to be a relaxed atmosphere. What I mean about that is you're having fun, you're getting on every day, you're building a community, you're deciding how you can really help people and inspire people. Never in a million years when I was in marketing school and business school that I think that this would be the path. But there's not a day that goes by, there's not a day that goes by that I have any regrets. It's for me. It allows me to train people and inspire people, show people how I've done things my way and build a community. I can't even imagine at this point, since I've been out of the corporate world for 6 years now, going back and punching in and being in corporate meetings. I can't even imagine that. So if some of you are out there thinking that you're holding yourself back from Instagram or some of these social media platforms because of what others think, it really doesn't matter. They don't know you. They don't live your life. They don't have to do what you're doing. But if you get too wrapped up in that to actually show up on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, if you get too wrapped up in what people think, you'll just stay where you are. And I think your comfort zone is the scariest place because most of us are not happy right where we are, right? You have to press record. You have to think to yourself, what did I learn today? What value can I post online? And that's where a lot of you get stuck. I was in 3 conference calls today. I have 6 pages of notes of things that I've learned that I could share with all of you. And I thought today, what are the 5 things that I see on Instagram all the time? Why people are struggling to get followers? And it's because a lot of times either they're taking pictures of stuff with very limited descriptions that don't give the person value, or they're just not really being real. They're trying to script it too much. Instagram should not be scripted. Your feed should look beautiful and you should spend a little bit more time in there, but you have to just kind of relax and have fun with it. The day that I decided that, I was going to let go of all the other platforms is when things really came together. I tried to be over on YouTube and my blog and everywhere. And when I decided that I was going to take 2 years and just focus on Facebook and Instagram, really Instagram, that's when I was able to have a clear mind to focus again on YouTube and my blog. You got to focus on one spot first, but you got to get consistent in all you do. As I always say, people hear me say it over and over and over again, your team and your customers will do what you do. And that means if you don't show up, neither will they. If you don't have an account where you're showing up every day, where you're providing value, where you're showing the little things that you do, the little things that you've learned, that you're showing inspiration and ideas, and make your account about them. I was about to say you. Could you tell? Make your account about them. Figure out what you can offer. Again, when you say you need engagement, you shouldn't have to say that if you're posting good value. This platform isn't about you. It's about who is following you and what you can provide for them. What are you going to post in that description on Instagram that'll give them a little bit of value? Yes, post your journey, but inspire someone, motivate someone. If you focus on that, if you focus on what you can provide and really get an idea of who am I helping? Am I helping for me? I want to help that girl that's out there thinking that she can't do this. I want to help that woman that's in a bad situation, no matter what her career is, nurse, lawyer, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what your career is. If you're in a crappy situation, I want to provide those people with a way out because that's where I was. I had a corporate job. I was doing all the things that I love to do, so I thought, but I was in a really bad situation and I needed to figure out an exit plan. And although that exit plan didn't look like it would normally look for the average person who started a business, that's okay. All of us don't have to have the same path. All of us don't have to have a journey. But if you're stuck in the I gotta sell, I gotta sell, I gotta sell mode, instead of sharing and providing value and asking how you can provide to everyone, how can I bring value today? That's what I think about before I post. What things do I use that'll help people? What have I learned today that will help people? It's always been about sharing, 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 training my team, letting them know experiences that I've gone through, motivating them, hyping them up, and building confidence. That is my biggest thing, especially on Instagram and stuff, is giving them the confidence to believe that they can do anything that they set their mind to. And the cool thing about Instagram stories is it can be quick, easy. You don't have to edit it. You can just get on there, be your true self, and build your community around that. So I hope these helped, guys. I hope these give you a little bit of insight of what you could be doing on Instagram today. I want you all to get started. Press the record button, share with us, share with me, DM me, share with me what you're doing on Instagram, your travels, your dogs, your business behind the scene, things you've learned, things you've bought, things you found on Instagram, because this girl, not Instagram, Amazon, because this girl loves me some Amazon. God knows I like finding a good deal with 5 stars. So shoot me a DM over at Jilleysue. Let's hang out. Press that button. I want to see all of you on Instagram. Start asking yourself every day before you post, what value can I provide the people that are following me? And your Instagram account will skyrocket. Good luck, you guys.